Donald Trump Jr. once again proving in this breaking story that when your daddy is a wimpy, baby, elitist, rich, megalomaniac, malignant narcissist, then there's a really good likelihood that you'll grow up to be a wimpy, baby, acting tough, elitist, megalomaniac, malignant narcissist. And I'm going to show you that story in just a few seconds because, based on what Daddy Donnie's doing right now in the U.S., I'm not sure the Italian government is going to actually let Don Jr. go, and you don't want to miss this. But first, let me catch you up a little bit on what Junior Trainwreck has been up to when it comes to killing things. Take a look.
Yeah, no, listen, I still hunt. I've always been a hunter. It's, something that I've done for a long time. I mean, if you look in the last, 3 months, the New York Times has done 2 big articles because of that stuff that came out with Cecil the Lion and about how good it is for the economy, how good it is for conservation. Because in Africa, and people who haven't been there and don't see it, over there, an elephant will feed villages for weeks, and it all gets used. Nothing gets wasted in Africa. And when you talk about the money that hunters end up spending that goes into those economies.
Gotta get the ammo, gotta get the weapons, gotta get the camo, gotta do some prepping. Like a coward, you shooting babies. You think it makes you manly and you do it daily. Destroying those families feels so amazing. Is what you really saying in the name of conservation. And you don't care about it. You don't care about it. You don't care about it, but you gonna hear about it. Did you really take your kid along? Please tell me they're not following you just like a sing-along. Teaching them violence and being cruel, bringing them along. Blow up in your face later on like a ticking bomb. In someone's house uninvited, you chose to be violent. And now I'm honoring the dead like a moment of silence. You in the bush like a coward, let your clothes do the hiding. You wanna pick a fight?
Donald Trump Jr. killed an endangered animal in Mongolia. What's more, the government of Mongolia approved of it. This, by the way, is the son of the same president who has accused a former vice president's son, Hunter Biden, of trading on his father's name for profit.
Donald Trump Jr. loves guns. He loves to aim. Sometimes at his private shooting range in upstate New York, and sometimes at innocent rare species.
So for all those rich elitists who think they can do whatever they want and always get their way, I'm not sure the Italian government is going to let Don Jr. off the hook when he decides he's just going to shoot whatever he feels like. He doesn't care about the rules or the laws. Check out this breaking story. Breaking news. Donald Trump Jr. angers Italy with rare duck killing. Donald Trump Jr. has been accused of illegal shooting a rare species of duck while on a hunting trip in Italy. The eldest son of Donald Trump, the U.S. president, is said to have shot a ruddy shell duck, which is protected under Italian and EU law. According to Italy's national hunting law, which was passed in 1992, anyone found guilty of killing a protected species such as the ruddy shell duck would face a maximum fine of 1,500 euros. Italian MPs have called for Gerberto Pichetto Fratin, the environment minister, to investigate, and one regional politician has lodged a criminal complaint. Mr. Trump Jr. was on a hunting trip in the lagoons and wetlands south of Venice while on holiday in December. Video from the trip was uploaded to the Field Ethos, the global hunt for adventure, a hunting, shooting, and outdoor pursuits website he founded. Standing in a shooting position next to a foggy lagoon and wearing camouflage jacket, he says in the video that he and his fellow hunters shot a lot of widgeon teal. Pointing to a dead duck with cream and copper plumage, he says, in quotes, "So this is a rather uncommon duck for this area. Not even sure what it is in English, but an incredible shoot. Once they saw the decoys, they just came right in." Andrea Zanoni, a regional politician in Veneto and a member of the Verda Green Europe Party, said on Tuesday that he had filed a criminal complaint to Italy's Carabinieri police. In quotes, in one frame, Trump appears while describing the ducks that were shot, including a ruddy shell duck, which is very rare in Europe, said Mr. Zanoni. Foreigners forbidding from hunting. Mr. Zanoni said the hunt appeared to have taken place in Valle Priempi, part of lagoons and marshes which extends south of Venice. He said it was, in quotes, an area that is protected by European regulations and is part of the EU Natura 2000 network as a special area of conservation. Mr. Zanoni said that under Italian law, only Italian citizens or residents were allowed to hunt. He said, in quotes, like any foreigner in Italy by law, he should not have been hunting. Only Italian residents are allowed to hunt. You need a license issued by the police and a hunting association membership card. The Veneto and Italy in general are not property of the USA. The Greens and Left Alliance called for the environment minister to intervene. Luana Zanella, an MP from the Green Europe, said that, in quotes, the killing of protected species is a crime. Mr. Pichetto Freighton, the environmental minister, said he was awaiting an official report into the matter. In quotes, he said, I've read the news, but I know nothing about it, neither when it happened nor how it happened. I'm waiting for a report so that I'll have all the available information. On the Field Ethos website, Mr. Trump Jr. describes himself and his friends as relics, old school adventurers who make no apologies for who we are. At first light, we're masters of logistics. By sundown, we're whiskey-fueled philosophers by a campfire. The website describes itself as, in quotes, the premier lifestyle publication for the unapologetic man. It features accounts and videos of hunting trips around the world, from shooting wild buffalo in northern Australia to stalking elk in Montana. While some Italian politicians called for the U.S. president's son to be prosecuted, others said they were happy that he had chosen to hunt in Italy. In quotes, we're proud that Donald Trump decided to come to Veneto to have this unique experience, said Joe Formaggio, a regional counselor from Brothers of Italy, the Conservative Party led by Giorgia Meloni, the prime minister. He continued, in quotes, it is unacceptable that the left mounts the usual witch hunt against those who legitimately won the U.S. elections and who would represent a model of leadership for millions of people around the world. Mr. Trump Jr. is a keen trophy hunter. He caused controversy in 2012 when he was photographed holding a knife and the bloody severed tail of an elephant that he had reportedly killed while on a safari in Zimbabwe. Other photos showed him and his brother Eric standing next to the bodies of a leopard, a kudu, a crocodile, and a water buck, all of them shot on hunting range near Victoria Falls. Mr. Trump Jr. did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Whoopsie poop. Yeah, that. At some point, there are going to be both voters in America, states in America, cities in America, and other countries that are going to grow weary and quite stubborn over having the Trump family members and Trump himself thinking and continuing to do and act as if they own everybody and everything in their wake. And we have many, many movies and TV shows to prove not only does art imitate life, but there are lots of folks who will not bend over just because you have a big ego and a big wallet. And I got a funny feeling Don Jr. is about to find that out with the Italian government. Hang in there, guys. Breathe, enjoy your life. Stay frosty, but keep on communicating with each other always. See you soon.